Africa, in Africa, an afro is exotic. Dreadlocks are exotic. So for us, that is completely bogus. We don't understand.
You cannot arrest us. No racist. You guys cannot arrest us. You cannot arrest us. No racist. It's not nice coming to school, having to be intimidated by these principals and white teachers telling me that my exotic hair is littering the school. Littering the schools. One every day I come to school like I'm coming to prison.
So he keeps on saying, this is outrageous.
It's dirty. Like, he just put it like that, like your hair's dirty. And he said only monkeys and apes were born with afros. We look like walking trees.
I felt like very belittled and devalued and very discriminated a lot. That's how I felt. My goal, if you're not going to plait your hair, you'll have to find another school.
I'm a learner from a school in Cape Town that has discriminated against my hair and against me.
How I felt about my hair, wow. First of all, I felt like I was being discriminated because of something that I was born with, something that God gave to me, something that I cannot change.
I'm just heartbroken because I don't understand what's wrong with my hair. Why isn't it accepted by the school?
Also, I felt like devalued a lot because my hair defines me. It's who I am. And you telling me with afro that I look outrageous. Why isn't it the same as telling someone with straight hair that they look outrageous? Because this is my hair.
Something that's just scandalous, man. Like, it's eye-catching. That's outrageous. Outrageous hair is prohibited. That's where outrageous comes in, is that they don't want outrageous hairstyles at the school.
It's unacceptable and our hair is outrageous. So I was like, and you guys also plaited your hair. So they were like, yes, we have to follow the rules. So I was like, why are you guys doing this? So they were like, no, because he said he's going to send us home if we don't follow the rules.
They threatened us with suspension letters if we did not go to the bathroom and plait our hair. So I couldn't understand, what does my hair have to do with like my academics? I was crying because I was afraid. Why am I being sent home? That was the main reason why I was crying.
And I'm a very emotional person, so I started crying. So he was like, why are you crying about hair? It's just hair. So I asked him, if it's just hair, then why should I plait it if it's just hair?
I've always had my hair like this. Like, first I started off with dreads, but since I was like a really naughty child, I always had to cut them. But in primary school, I also had dreads, and they accepted the dreads the way it was because my principal always said it's natural, it's you. So my hair is still natural, and I don't think I'll ever change it.
It's kinky and it's natural like this. So he said, don't lie to me.
But when it happened at school, it was I felt like I was being attacked because that's like, most of my friends are at school. Everything of mine is at school. So I felt like they're like attacking me. That's the place where my friends accept me for who I am, how my hair looks, my color, everything. But then when it happened at school, I felt violated. Big time.
You're not pretty, you're not beautiful, you're just ugly because you're dirty, you have dirty hair, you're outrageous. So now it's very hard for me to even go outside anymore because I feel like the world is looking at me as this dirty, outrageous girl. So it's really had an impact on my self-esteem a lot.
I want to change the entire policy because it's an outdated policy. They can't be operating a school on a policy that was made in 1996. And it'll be beneficial to me because I'll be able to be myself at the school. I don't have to do certain things in order to fit in the box that they want me to fit in.
To be honest, my mom and I, we already really close. Like, I'm more of my father's daughter, yeah. But like ever since this incident happened, we've grew close, and because now she's checking up on me every day. Are you fine? How is everything at school? If you want to talk, you can talk to me about anything. You know, I love you. You know, I care about you. Whereas she's never done that for me. Like, she's more supportive and she's there with me every time. And she's the one who keeps telling me, go with your hair. Nothing's wrong with your hair. You're beautiful the way you are. Just go with your hair. And if anything happens, come back and tell me what's going on, and I will be there for you. I will take charge of everything. I'll fight for you. So like, it's really a good thing what we have with my mother right now.
I believe it's fighting for what Not what I want, but it's my right to be who I am.
Of course, the first thing that you need to understand is that the identity starts at home. Now, having to say that, it starts through socialization, if you know what is called socialization, which includes the parents that are raising you, imparting the certain parts of like restructuring your life, building up your life, and then that's one of the things that helps you to pick up identity. Other thing would be that plays a huge part as well. It is through technology and through television, what you're watching from the soapies. All of those things together, they make up a person's identity, not to exclude African women as well.
To me, it's like a way to define myself. It's like my crown, it's like my pride. So like when the hair is taken away, I don't actually feel like myself.
The hair is important for you as a woman. And I don't think there's any woman that don't value their hair, because the hair has to do with your look and it gives you confidence, and it's really who you are. It can't be taken away.
It takes me a lot to get out of the house. And now, on top of that, if I'm gonna have people telling me that I look outrageous with my own natural state, then I feel like people are saying things about me, so that's like pushing me down.
Hair to me, it's like a way to define myself. It's like my crown, it's like my pride. So like when the hair is taken away, I don't actually feel like myself, because this is me.
And the women, they value their hair, and their hair has to do with their look. Now, coming from our past, knowing that there was an issue of slavery, the colonization and all that, they've also played a part in the way that we want to look. Looking into the issue of slavery, for example, after the issue of slavery came into play, as far as we had those things previously around 15th century as African women, there were certain looks that were impacted to African women that they were forced to look like. For example, if you are working in the kitchen, there was a certain way that you had to look in terms of your hairstyling. You had, for example, to have the hairstyle that looks like your boss, your master, that is your lady that you're working for. That is one of the things originally that tilted, or those were the things that caused like African women to want to change their hairstyles.
I feel heartbroken because I didn't expect that from the staff members at our school to actually discriminate against me, against my hair.
Natural, it is hard. And we don't have the kind of hairstyle that is naturally straightforward. So we need to do other things to straighten our hair. So we need to understand how is the African hair, how do they grow, so that, because now if you're saying like you must tie your hair, and when you know automatically that there is no way that if you have not relaxed your hair, you will tie your hair. So if there is anything like a policy, the policy must take those things into consideration.
We're born with our hair like this, and we just wear it like this because it's natural, because the reason for it, you might say, is like a new awareness among black people that their own natural appearance, physical appearance, is beautiful and it's pleasing to them. But this has changed because black people are aware, and white people are aware of it too, because white people now want natural wigs. They want wigs like this. Dig it? Isn't it beautiful?
Your hair naturally evolves from your scalp, expanding towards the sun, resisting the tug from the center of the earth. You are light, yet the incarceration of darkness imposes your being. Your African beauty slandered. Brown and black girl, know that you are beautiful as you carry the crown of your ancestors. Brown and black girls grow up being told that their hair is not beautiful, too textured, too ethnic. Brown and black girl, your hair serves as a trigger to your counterparts. You may have been overlooked, but your beauty is distinct. To brown and black girls learning to accept yourselves, this journey is one of unlearning everything you have been taught and told about the misconceptions of the texture of your hair. Know that these misconceptions are not faults of you, but the faults of the society we live in. Brown and black girl, you are the mother of the nation and birth innocence, and your hair is tied deeply in ancestral roots. You are not lost, you have returned, blooming. 25 years post-apartheid, and individuals wearing their hair in its natural state are still discriminated against, which is a violation of the human right. Wearing your natural hair is your right.